If you, yes you, are in the market to buy either a one-bedroom apartment, a two-bedroom maisonette, or a three-bedroom apartment, and your preferred location is in Ajah, and of course you're interested in buying the units that you can move in almost immediately. Ladies and gentlemen, I am here to introduce to you Magnolia, which is inside Lekki Scheme 2 in Ajah, Lagos, Nigeria. So hey, for you to get all of the sweet offer that is up for sale right here, you need to watch this video till the very end. So yeah, I'm gonna see you, yes you, at the end of this video. To Magnolia. Yeah, this is an estate that is going to be fully serviced. Now let's talk about the location. I mentioned earlier that this is located within Lekki Scheme 2 in Ajah, Lagos, Nigeria. Now I love where this property is located. Why? Because you have multiple entrances into this particular estate. Yes, you can come in from Mobi Road in Ajah just before the Ajah Bridge, or you come in from the Soya or Gombo Road. Fantastic, right? Now, also, for those of you who have been following us on this channel, I always say that Lekki Scheme 2, basically Lekki Phase 2, is one of the most structured estates you will find around this locality, Ajah. Now, speaking about close proximity to where this property is located, do you know that here you can walk literally to Green Bay Estate and Lekki County Homes? Yes, the popular Megamon home. So when you're talking about a very strategic location to invest in the property and get high return on your investment, high rental value, this is the one you should be choosing right now. So aside the beautiful location where this property is located, the title is another interesting thing. Yes, it has a C of O, and hey, that gives you guarantee on your investment. And of course, if you know a lot about Lekki Scheme 2, we know that it is originally a government allocated project itself, meaning Lekki Scheme 2 or Lekki Peninsula 2 is a government scheme originally. Now, speaking about the offer that is available right now, unfortunately, at the time I am introducing this to you, the one-bedroom apartment is now fully sold out. Yes, it is sold out. And of course, there is still two-bedroom maisonette and three-bedroom apartment up for sale. I mentioned this already is a project that has been in construction for a while now, and they are at 95% with the construction, meaning when you buy any unit or multiple unit right here, you can start to move in right away. Right now, we have two blocks standing, the one right behind me and the one in front of me. Now, each block comprises of the one-bedroom apartment, the two-bedroom maisonette, and of course, the three-bedroom apartment. Like I said, the one-bedroom apartment is fully sold out. So you can see that this block is of 3 floors. So when you're buying any on the ground floor, the prices are different. On the first floor and the middle floor, the prices are different. However, do not forget that this two-bedroom maisonette that is available and the 3-bedroom apartment. Now, infrastructures that's going to be available in this estate is, of course, 24 hours power supply, 24 hours security. They're going to have a gym house and also a mini mart right by the gate right here. So that is what has been stipulated to be available for now. But as they extend the project, they might decide to add more infrastructures. When it comes to buying an apartment like this or a house in Lagos, one of the very, very important things to check out is if the construction was done well, first of all, and then aside the construction being done of high quality, is the finishing good? Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm excited to tell you that when I inspected this property, I was really, really proud of what has been done here. And when I say that the finishing is good, trust me, when you come see this property, you can attest for yourself. Now, aside the fact that they did a good job with the finishing and the construction itself, you also would love to know that the units here are pretty much very spacious. Just wait until I show you the 2-bedroom maisonette or the 3-bedroom apartment. You will know that this is not your regular apartment, and that is why it is a premium property. Now, speaking about the infrastructure that is available in this estate, already the transformer has been installed. Of course, this is within a built-up neighborhood already, so yes, you have nothing to worry about. Now, speaking about how this developer had really done a good job with the finishing of this project. First of all, one of the things that makes a property premium is a finishing. Aside the good construction or good materials that have been put in place. Now, if you take a look at the workway here, you will see how spacious this workway is, right? So yes, also attention to details, to everything that has been used in this apartment is one of the reasons why I say when you buy into this property, you're getting value for your money. Now, how much, you ask, is 2-bedroom maisonette going for? Well, ladies and gentlemen, you have different prices for different floors. So on this ground floor, you have a 2-bedroom maisonette here, another 2-bedroom maisonette here. There is a 3-bedroom apartment and a 1-bedroom apartment. So on each floor, they have units of the 3-bedroom apartment and the 2-bedroom maisonette. So for the 2-bedroom maisonette, which is the lower floor like this, the ground floor like this, is going for 150,000 naira only. Now, if you're going to buy the 2-bedroom maisonette, which is on the upper floor, it is going for 102,350,000 naira only. The 3-bedroom apartment on this lower floor is going for 110,350,000 naira. However, the 3 bedrooms on the upper floor is going for 113,850,000 naira only. Now, I know the question on your mind. What is the payment plan, right? Well, this is a project that has been on construction for a while now, like I said. So this is more like a buy and move in apartment. So yes, only 3 months payment plan is available. This means that you have to deposit minimum 30% and spread your balance across 3 months. So if you're going for the lower floor of this 2-bedroom maisonette, which is going for 100,050,000 naira, you need 30% of that to commence the journey of you owning this unit, and then you get to spread the balance across 3 months. Now, that is just the cost of this apartment. There are other administrative fees, meaning you're going to pay for the other fees. Administrative fee, this comprises of survey fee, deed of assignment, developmental, and every other thing. So that is 5% of any of the chosen apartment you are interested in. When a project gets to this level, usually it becomes the fastest finger, meaning the first set of investors who are able to put down their money are the ones who get the opportunity to own a piece of the property. So hey, as you are watching this video, this is not one of the property you should sleep on. You should get on the phone right now, dial my number, and let's get you started to the journey of you becoming a proud landlord or landlady right here in Magnolia Estate. Like I mentioned earlier, this property is located within Lekki Scheme 2. And of course, the part at which you have this property is just very close to Green Bay Estate. And of course, the popular Magnolia Estate. So you already know that you are buying a property that is within a very good environment. And ladies and gentlemen, it's just very few units that are left on the 2-bedroom maisonette and the 3-bedroom apartment. Of course, the 1-bedroom apartment is now fully sold out, like I mentioned earlier. So now that you know, what are you going to do? It's about the time you stop watching this video and start dialing my number. Ladies and gentlemen, my name remains Goodness Usman. Of course, I am the queen of landlord maker, aka Latana, and I'll be delighted to help you. Yes, you become a proud landlord or a landlady inside this particular property. So I will be waiting for your call. Remember, this is a project that will not stay in the market for too long. So meaning you have to get on board right away. And of course, they might even increase the price anytime. So I'll be waiting for your call. Ensure that wherever you are watching me from, you remain safe and awesome just the way you are. So I say to you, oh,